Well, what a surprise. I asked and everyone wanted to hear more about tilt control than anything else. Now make sure you watch to the very end of this video to get the tip-top secret of, or on top of, all this great information. Hi, my name is Jason Benkes. I'm the owner of Momentum Fitness and Health. I have a bunch of abbreviated letters after my name, which in America means I'm extremely important and smart, and that's why you should listen to me. Okay, I get it. If that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. Today I'll give you an overview of ways to keep calm and even give you one of my top secrets to staying calm. Now, in other videos, I'm going to break down different aspects of mental health in terms of tilt control and your overall health. So this is going to complement those other videos. Well, we've all kind of been through it and we've all overreacted to it. We're just getting smashed with every hand on the river, no matter how far ahead we are. We can't get a card to fall when we need it. So we start dumping chips in hand after hand, and hands we don't belong in, and continue to lose more and more. Then we break a pen. We throw our hat. We punch a wall, and even sometimes our computer. It affects our health, the rest of our day, and it affects our families, believe it or not, especially if we do these things in front of our children. It teaches them to respond to tough or bad situations with anger and violence and frustration. That in itself was enough for me to want to make a change. Now, when I work with people one-on-one for nutrition, we don't focus just on food, but we focus on every aspect of your life. Now, there are 12 on our wheel, and I'll put the wheel, we call it the wheel of life, up at the end as a graphic so you can screenshot it. But these things, when they're not in balance, affects the decisions we make with our food and our exercise. Well, I'd like to think that the same is true for poker. If all other affairs are in order, you will make better decisions in poker and be able to remain calm when things don't go your way, because you know in poker they're going to, and it's how we react to it. So I have to ask you, how do you feel about relationships? Are you happy with where you're at? Are you in a relationship, or are you in a relationship that you're not happy in? Are you arguing? Do you feel it just isn't working out? Fix this issue. You know, how are things within your family? If things aren't good in your family, is that affecting the way you play poker? And then is it affecting how you respond to tough situations or bad situations of poker, because you know that they're going to happen? So how's your relationship with your parents, with your kids? These things are important. Finances, how are your finances? You know, sometimes our finances are based on poker, and that's okay. But so if you're playing poker at the right level for you, is that a factor? Are you playing outside of your means? Are you using proper bankroll management? And if you're not making money from poker, how are you making money to pay your bills? Are those bills looming over your head, and is that something else that is in the back of your mind as you're, getting your aces cracked by King 2? Are these things looming over your head? Does this make you feel rushed to make money by playing poker, right? How's your career? If poker isn't your career, like me, it's not, are you satisfied with your career? Do you go in angry every day? Are you just bored? People who are bored not only tend to mindlessly eat while they're at work, but if they're not satisfied in their life, if you dread your job, what could you be doing that is more fulfilling? Again, taking another aspect of your personal life off of your mind, so it doesn't weigh in when you're playing poker. Because we know when things go bad, everything goes bad. Or when poker goes bad, then all of a sudden our relationship seems bad, and our job seems bad, and everything seems bad, and that's when we start throwing stuff, right? How are your food choices? How is your level of physical activity? Fix these things. And that's what I'm here for, to help you fix these things, right? So I would have preferred to put this video a little bit later. However, we can make this work, right? Fix these things. Fix your food choices, your level of physical activity, and that's going to make other things seem better. I know for myself personally that when I am exercising and eating right, my poker game is better. I can show you my latest graph of where I dipped off, or I wasn't exercising, didn't care what I was eating. started caring again about what I was eating and exercising, getting out and running and doing all these things, and boy, that graph just starts going right back up. But fix those things, and when you feel better about those things, you're going to think clearer and you're going to handle stress better. That's what it's about. It's not going to fix people, you know, donking out on you and catching cards on you. It's going to fix how you react to it. Some other aspects too is education and spirituality. How do you feel about your level of education, both with poker and with your school education? Do you want to go back to school? Is there more you want to learn? If you're not happy with it, change it. Define what the problem is and fix it. And again, I'm going to give you that tool at the end of this video where you can plot how you feel about certain aspects of your life and maybe fix those and see how much better you handle tilt and stress management. Okay, because these things affect your health so much. When we are stressed out, we shorten our lives. We put ourselves at higher risk for heart attack and stroke. Okay, and especially if it's on top of bad eating choices and a lot of sitting, which we all do, right? Now, how many times have you ever heard or read, don't play poker if you're tired, depressed, or angry? That's really kind of the concept here. And that's with any aspect of your life. It is the same exact concept here, all right? So I am kind of reiterating some things you've heard before, but I'm framing it a little bit better, and I want to give you a roadmap to fixing it, to at least identifying the problems, and then over time we can fix it. So again, I know that when I'm eating right and maintaining or losing weight and exercising regularly, I feel a lot better about myself and I make better decisions. So really that's what this video blog is going to be about and it's going to help you with. It cannot account for variance, it's going to happen, but if I can help you feel better about not just your physical health, but your mental health, and when it comes to Yosoi Chingon cracking your aces with his nines, you'll more likely be able to brush it off because so many other things in your life are going well and you feel better about those things. It sounds crazy, but try it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end the video. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you have access to a bob, hopefully you can see that on the screen, if you have access to a punching bob, get one. It's great. It's better on your knuckles and your elbows than the walls, okay? All right, so now for your top secret tip. All right, your top secret tip is CBD oil, okay? This has helped me immensely. I am a high stress, high anxiety kind of person, okay? What exactly is CBD oil? It's cannabis oil, okay? But there's no THC in it. So in the United States, there's only a couple of states that allow the use of marijuana. I'm in Illinois where it's not legal, so I can't tell you whether or not I agree with the use of marijuana. But this, again, doesn't have the THC, so you don't get that high feeling, but you still get that relaxed feeling. It's been shown to, lower blood pressure as well as really just calm people down, lower the risk for heart disease and heart attack and stroke because we're calmer, and this really, really helps. Now I have this here, which is combined with turmeric and some other oils. So not only do I get inflammation relief, but especially for my knees, for running and whatnot, and the rest of my body from lifting, but it's got the cannabis oil in it without the THC. Now, in order to take this, I personally take a smaller dosage. I normally take 250 milligrams. This one's 500, but it comes in, it comes in a dropper. And the best way to take it is sublingually, which means underneath the tongue. And you let it sit there for a minute, or you can just shoot it straight back into your mouth. So you just take yourself a dropper full, maybe. My dropper's malfunctioning. Alright, so just a dropper full. Underneath your tongue. And let it sit there for a second or two. And then go ahead and swallow it. Now it's best to take it before eating or drinking anything. That way it absorbs a lot better. So that CBD oil keeps me so much calmer. I mean, again, I'll show you my graph as well. I'll put a graphic up on my graph of when I started using the CBD oil and got back into exercising, and I'll show you how my graph was here when I was exercising, how it dipped out when I stopped, when I stopped, and how it swooped back up. Alright, so that's what I've got for you today. A little bit longer video than I intended. We're at about 10 minutes, so maybe a little bit less after I cut it down. So again, I hope these tips help you. Use the Wheel of Life that I'm about to post up at the end. That's how we're going to end it, with a picture of my graph and then also a picture of the Wheel of Life. Use it. Plot it out. Hit me up. Hit me up in the Micro Ballers group, or just send me a private message if you have any questions, and I am more than happy to help you. The next video that we're going to do will probably be next week. If not, it'll definitely be the week after. We're going to talk about simple weight loss techniques. Calories in versus calories out. Is it that simple? Well, you got to tune in to find out. So until next time, I hope that you can find your momentum. Thanks for watching.